The 5-state photography competition is a fine art photography competition open to artists in Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Colorado. And we don't have any age restrictions. There is work in here by some very, very young photographers, as well as some incredibly experienced people who are professionals and have been doing this their entire life and everything in between. It is open to any size works, open to works that follow any photographic process or genre, style, any subject matters. It doesn't matter if it's black and white or color, as long as the work is presented in a professional way suitable for gallery exhibition. Because for this project, the work is all submitted, the actual works are submitted for the initial judging, unlike many other projects now where people submit works by digital image. And this is not. So almost 450 works, the actual works, some of them as large and much larger than some of the works you see around me, were actually submitted here. The judge comes on site and winnows that down to a number that is reasonable for us to exhibit, which is usually in that ballpark of 160 to 165, especially depending upon the size. We've got over 165 in here this year. So every inch of available space is used, but used in the inch of available space that is appropriate to an exhibition is used. Obviously, we don't go to the very top of the walls or the bottom because it's also about maintaining a professional exhibition. And that's really important to us so that there is breathing room between the pieces. There is room for them to be tagged and also an opportunity for people to move throughout the exhibition. But there is, like I said, over 165 pieces that are in here on display this year. Our judge this year was Charlie Reidel, who is an Associated Press professional photographer. He's been working for the AP for over 12 years now. And he brought his scope of experience and talent, an award-winning reputation, to our show, and he is the one who made those decisions. Then after the show was winnowed down, that's when he went back to the work he felt was the strongest, the most deserving. In fact, with the amount of work in here, I have a feeling there'll be a number of people who may even make a return visit or two, because it's very overwhelming. There's so much in here, and it's hard to take it all in or remember it. In fact, even when the judge was here the other night, he happened to show up because he and his wife were on their way to a funeral in another part of the state and said, let's swing through Hayes. I was not expecting the judge to be here. But even he was so overwhelmed by it. He said, it's amazing. Some of these pieces, I remember so clearly. He said, there are other things that obviously I wanted to be in the show. But he said, I kind of don't remember some of them real clearly. And he said, I like them. I think it turned out really well. But he said, some of these, almost I feel like I'm looking at the first time. And it's a daunting task. It's very, very daunting. But I think it's a fabulous show. I'm very proud of it. I'm very pleased that people support it. And I hope that anybody who's got an interest in the 5-state photography will check it out, give us a call, send us an email, and we'll put you on the list to make sure that you receive one of the call for entry brochures that will come out next year by about the middle of September. So check it out and let us know.